All right, so this is part two. I guess there may be three, okay? There's a lot here. All right, just we the people news. Okay, one more time at it. Never look straight forward, always look around you. Be able to protect yourself by any means necessary. Siri. All right, let's go ahead and proceed forward on this.
I do have a weapon on my right hip.
Okay. Put your camera up there. I need you to lay it down for me. All right, you just place your hand behind your back.
We're going to start right there. You give them notice, okay? Now you gotta have to take it within reason of particular officers, okay? But you can, in fact, tell them and give them notice. I'm not resisting. However, I'm not insisting in my captivity or my kidnapping, right? So, officer, just if you must, then I'm not going to resist you. Grab my arms and do as you wish. Okay? And let them proceed forward on that. Again, you got to take it with a grain of salt, people.
I'm going to detain you right now, okay? So I can
Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest?
I just say
I'm under arrest. Am I free to leave?
You're not free to leave at this point in time. Blue lights are on.
Oh, jump the gun.
Do you have a warrant for my arrest?
I do not. Come back here with me real quick.
Okay. Remember on my last video, okay, just in case, I say invoke Miranda warnings, right? Well, when you do that, now you can stand on your Fourth Amendment right. Do you have a warrant, right? Fourth Amendment. Do you have a warrant for my arrest? And the affidavit goes along with the warrant and the 5 elements. But Fourth Amendment is to, geez, I'm going blank now. My papers and effects, right? And you do an investigation, right? You're going to invoke the Miranda warnings. Now you stand on your Fourth Amendment, right? Do you have a warrant for my papers and effects? Or my body, okay? My private property known as my body. Then you're going to invoke the Fifth Amendment. Are you going to use my name and my ID and papers and effects against me in a court of law? Yes or no, officer? Right? You're asking questions. You're boxing them in. And you had your Miranda warning, especially in Texas, y'all. I don't know about everybody else, but it's a crime in Texas to have tickets. We know it's quasi-contract with the driver's license thing, but since it's a criminal offense, we may ought to decide to go through the criminal defense. Okay? They have to go through the process of the criminal codes.
I'll get it from you when I get back here away from your vehicle. Alright, I'm going to pat you down real quick. What's in your pocket right here? And where do you say the weapon is on you? Right where your hip? Thank you. Would you care if I check your pockets?
Is this a Terry right now?
At this point in time, yes it is.
You cannot go in my pockets. But you can.
That's fine. And you said this is what now? Well, I'm not allowed to manipulate things like that, so I'm asking you. I'm being courteous. What's this right here, this black thing? No telephone? Like a cell phone? Like the other phone dial. Okay, what's that for? It's a keychain. Both of ours are. It is.
Now, even, and this is nitpicking, right? He just made a claim that other officers' body cam is on. But does he know, in fact, it's on? Did he turn it on, right? So there has to be a little bit more clarification on there. He made a claim on another officer.
So why do you have a rotary phone dial?
If you lose keys, you had a rotary phone dial attached to your key?
So there's keys attached to it?
Yes, sir.
You wouldn't care if I just looked at it? That's pretty
No,
cool.
sir. I'm over.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm not consent to that.
Alright.
But I am handcuffed and I'm incapable of injuring anyone. Would you not say?
Well, I would like to think that, of course, you know, I've got experience with other types of initiators that are attached to IEDs and all kind of other stuff. So, I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm just telling you, I've served.
And there we go again, right? So we're nitpicking, right? Well, your experience in the past, does that give you cause and effect of the here and now due to me or due to I? Right? I don't care about your past. I'm not them. So why are you putting their crap on me?
In other places and have had similar situations, you get what I'm saying?
I don't understand.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have you.
I would like my.
You go right over here to him real quick? Sure. I am gonna check your pocket. Okay. You are carrying a weapon right now. I can't. I'm worried for my safety, this other officer's safety, what this rotary dial might be in your pocket, okay? Okay.
Now we're going to pause there again. Remember, he told him right from the beginning that he was armed, right? He was not in fear at that time. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, right? Now he's throwing an excuse of fear to dig in his pockets. But he's not in fear. That is a blatantly called out lie from the officer. Now, within reason, I understand what you guys are saying. However, recognize the little subtle difference. A minute ago, he told him plain out. He was bared arms. And, sometime a little bit later on, now I'm in fear of my safety and the officers. But never once did he say he's in fear of his safety as well.
Thank you. Very good. That's all I need to know. I'm going to set you down in the vehicle right here, okay? Real quick. Billfold.
I do not consent to any search.
This is a pad and stuff right here.
Yes, sir.
Where you headed to, Jay? Okay. Turn around, sit down in there for me. Just sit back. There you go. Okay. So, do you have your license? You care to give it to me, or are we still going to continue?
You're seizing me on a presumption, and I'm rebutting the presumption.
Okay, I'm not
presumption
seizing you
you're
on a
seizing
presumption.
me. You have seized me, arrested me, handcuffed me,
Okay.
and it is under a presumption that I rebut. I hereby rebut the presumption. I'm operating and driving a motor vehicle.
Okay.
I'm moving my private person and chattel property from one point to another point by right. I'm not on any license. I don't understand why you're asking this question if I rebut the presumption. It is a presumption. Are there any questions you might need to ask me as to my activities under license?
Well, since you're in violation of a moving act right now, is there? I'd like to get your name. Would you at least tell me your name?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, no problem.
This is illegal.
Right there. Okay. He should just call it out, right? He should already had his Miranda's read to him. Okay. Right there. Are you going to let me get your name and all that? Well, officer, Are you going to use this against me in a court of law? Yes or no? Right? Well, now the officer's stuck. He's absolutely 100% in the box. He's not either. He's not going to answer it, or he's going to answer it with yes, or he's going to answer it as no, because we're presumed innocent until proven guilty. But you don't have to make any claims. You already presumed by our laws that you're innocent, right? Until you get to there and make some form of claim that you're not guilty, no contest, or innocent, or guilty, right? So you're really just taking away from your presumptions of being innocent and making a claim.
All right. I think that might be, was it Telus or Nellis or whatever it is, a radio show, it's a sovereign citizen. Just,
Yeah, he looks
I'm
familiar.
pretty sure that's him. I may be able to look him up.
The things that irk me the most, and I'm kind of a little ticked off about some of these other people that started this sovereign citizen thing, because you cannot be a sovereign and a citizen. And if you can, right, according to their definition, that would be the officers because of qualified immunity. They can break laws, and almost 90% of the time, they break a law, but they only get punished by breaking policies. Listen to me carefully on this. 9 times out of 10, they're ignoring the laws that the officer broke, but they get in trouble with the policies they broke in their division.
Verify photo or something. I think I know this guy. He goes to city council and does this.
Well, it's a broken tail lot, you know what I mean? I mean, he's also, I'm pretty sure he's got a headlight on also. It was either him or the car driving, but as soon as I pulled in, he had this going on, so
Yeah.
I was only expecting that first thing out of the day.
Yeah. Let's see if I can pull up his name. I've got the gun in my car if you want to run that.
Yeah, let me get that.
Now remember, y'all, these officers don't really understand something so simple. Okay? But it's the simple things that violates most of your rights. Okay? I don't know how that's gotten blurry, but I'm sorry for that. It is what it is. But it's the simplest things that really strips our rights piece by piece by piece. And then one judge, Supreme Court ruling, strips part of your rights. And then another judge can't think for itself and says, well, we're going to go back with this case. Why? Why are you going back? My case has nothing to do with that previous case. Right? You, judge, need to think for yourself. Oh, my God.
So have you guys dealt with him before?
If it's who I'm thinking of, I've dealt with him at city council, but it's not been an issue. He just goes up there. If it's who I'm thinking of, he goes up there, a little bit of rhetoric, and then his time's up. But he's not friendly to us. Let me see if I can figure out.
Hey, sovereign citizen. He's got a broken tail light. Doesn't want to hand over his license.
See, now, there's a cause and effect of the officer's actions at this particular time, right? I don't know this guy. I don't know if he's ever claimed anything about being a sovereign citizen. And maybe they can do a claim on a sovereign citizen thing when people have been known to call themselves sovereign citizens, right? They probably would call me a sovereign citizen even though I'm not, right? So we got to use, and we have YouTube channels of people actually contesting courts that's calling these other people sovereign citizens when they never made that claim. Okay? But these officers are putting them in a line of fire in a report for the government officials to keep a stronger eye on them because of the sovereign citizen name. Okay, so we got to be real careful about, and I dare to stretch it that you may do it right from the beginning as well, to give them notice that at this particular time of your private conversation, I deny your claim of I being a sovereign citizen. Okay, again, denying it, they have the burden of proof on you. Okay.
Something like that. Went to the whole spiel. He had a gun in his hip. City thinks that they know who he is. They think it's Tellis or something like that. Does that sound familiar?
I know a Tim Tellis.
Does he do all that kind of stuff?
Not the one I know.
Okay, so.
Oh, yeah, you got the gun though.
He's got the gun. I don't know if you want to run her through running guns or anything like that. And then also probably need to go through the vehicle. Alright? Yeah. But before we start going through the vehicle, let's deal with the stop at hand first, okay? Yeah. We're not talking start go through it.
So, grab that gun, and
I'll hold on to the mag and ammunition, okay?
so, when you run a gun, you gotta switch up that channel.
Okay, he handed the gun to another officer, but he's going to hang on to the magazine. Why? We got to ask questions, right? Why is he breaking basically apart? One officer holds the gun, one holds the magazine. Why is that? Does he not trust the other officer? All right, at this point, we're going to stop it. And I'm going to do one more because I want to do a final touch-up. But if you want to get more in-depth without my interruptions, shield's a shame, okay? Particularly start researching what actually is a sovereign citizen, okay? My educational learnage, right, is that Law of Nations says a citizen is the government employees, okay? And that's what the Law of Nations recognize. They don't recognize us as a citizen. What puts us in the sovereign citizen category is the Title 18 USC 3002 point AB, I believe, or 15A, okay? That we're part of the corporate body. You're part of the corporation, and that would put you in a citizen, right? But there's three categories I go within, right? I am a man under God. I am one of the people that has political power over my employees and lawfully allowed to instruct them. Okay? And then you got the citizens, which is people in under the government body, or in the government body. All right, just read People News. Bye, y'all.